as I remember, you brought a certain complicity with them.
Mhm.
You encourage interaction.
Yeah, for sure.
And yeah, you open a certain space of liberty for the viewers in your show. How do you deal with it? Like, it is hard to not control everything, to let go of things.
Yeah, this is a hard one.
Yeah.
In many ways, I would like the audience to be more liberal.
Liberal?
Yeah, like more free. But there's such an etiquette to coming to watch performance, like a way of behaving, like good behavior.
Yeah.
So I always find like when the audience comes in, they just sit down straight away, and I would really like it if they'd actually like walk around and like see who every woman is, and then like choose where they want to sit. But people just come and sit down.
Yeah.
And that really annoys me.
Yeah.
But also, like, I don't want to be the school teacher saying like no, you know.
Yeah, I know.
And it is also funny in terms of people making the documents, because I do tell them how I want them to do it, in the sense that like I might give you a disposable camera, and that means that's what you have to do. So you don't really have so much choice.
Yeah.
But still, it's interesting when people choose not to do anything, or when they do things, but not for their women, for someone else. And this is kind of breaking my rules, but I don't really mind.
Yeah. And how do you use the different material recorded? Like, I don't know. Maybe you got some stories about, like, I was just wondering how you feel when you discovered, like,
what people have made.
It was like super exciting, and like
it's been really, really exciting. It's a very hard thing for me to organize. It feels quite messy, all of these different documents.
I remember that you have how do you say, a classeur? No, like, you know, a big objects full of paper.
It's yeah, this guy.
Yeah, this guy. I got the same.
Yeah, I got two now. This is part one.
And this object is part of the show.
Yeah, I put this when your woman's name comes on the screen, I put it in front of you, like as a sign that it's your turn. But this is
exactly.
This is everything that in here is everything that I need to relearn the solos.
Okay.
It's a lot to remember.
Yeah.
And like, for example, today I have to start relearning it, and so that means I have to
carry it.
take this. This folder. My God.
This folder.
Yeah.
So all the material recorded are in this folder.
Or on here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And I have like drawers in my house just like full of people's documents, like, because sometimes there are the canvases or big sheets of paper. There was one that someone did in June for my favorite woman, Gertrude Stein. It was in a notebook, and this beautiful little drawing that she did, and I loved it so much that I framed the notebook. Like, it's framed on my wall. It's so nice. Yeah. And then there are also the like the Kodaks and the video recording, which is those are the exciting ones to see. Like when people film me, what do they film? Because often it's not what I expected they would film. Like, there have been some really cool things.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. And so, how many times you perform this performance?
This version, for like informally, we would call it informally, so within parts, maybe like 5 times, but for the public, only twice. Yeah, once in like March 2019, and then again in June.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a really big setup, and it's really big to relearn it, and really big to also get people to come, because I need a lot of people. So it's a difficult thing to do. But now that it's like kind of just a piece of repertoire for me, I can do it quicker. So like I'm actually going to be doing it again on Monday. Next Monday, if you want to see it again. Yeah, it's just like for within parts, but like I have to invite my new mentors and things, so if you want to come.
Yeah, sure. In the evening?
Yeah, it will be at 6:00.
Okay.
Yeah. So I have this week to relearn it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, it would be the second.
Second.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know how to say it, but so you perform 2 times this performance and in public. So you get twice. No, how you say that? The piece recorded are like twice the same. I don't know.
Like the documents that the audience makes.
Yeah.
You mean? So I have set I have different documents from them. Yeah. The plan, like when I first made the solo, the idea was that I would never perform it the same, because I would take the documents that they make and then make a new performance from that. And that is still like the philosophy of it, but it's just not possible because this sounds really bad, but the documents just aren't good enough for me to work with.
To add something new. And
because they just come from what they see, not from. Whereas my documents come from what I learned about the woman. So I don't know, they're more educated.